Good evening, everyone. It is Monday evening and just heading out the last of the hay. Like I said the other day, we've got 30 acres cut and on the ground. Actually slightly over 30 acres with this PCO. And yeah, we've got a little bit of work with it over the next few days. Not very much work with it, but a little bit. This bit here has been cut since Thursday, and it's almost hay. It actually, if it had been just rolled up and left for another, I'd say 48 hours more in the row, it would have dried sufficiently that you could bale it for hay. It's really unheard of to have that kind of weather here in this country. Usually it takes, if you have a heavy crop of hay, it could take anywhere between 5 and 7 days to save it, depending on how the weather was preceding the cutting. So yeah, it really is unheard of. Yeah, but our own, this here is actually a friend of ours has this field here where I'm just heading it out from. But our own hay, tedded it out just before this, and I'd say if we ted it again tomorrow, then we'll be able to bale it up anytime then, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever suits us. We're going to make around 1,000 small square bales, so we'll probably just dedicate one day to making the square bales, and we'll bale up the other 25-30 acres. Then we'll bale that up on another day, a day and a half, whatever it takes. So yeah, we should have it all wrapped up by about Friday. There's no real panic on us because the weather is going to stay good, but whatever way the weather patterns is, they can see that it is going to stay good for the next couple of weeks, maybe even longer than that. So if that happens, it is going to cause a lot of issues. At the minute it's great when you're working at the hay and you want to get this done and made, but by the end of the week I'd say most of the hay in the country will be made. And what's going to happen then is farmers are going to be looking at how grass growth is going for any of the stock they have outside. Grass growth is slowing down quite dramatically with the lack of moisture in the ground. So the problem we're going to have is that we're going to run out of grass. Once you've grazed paddocks or grazed your fields, it's all going to, the grass growth isn't there for them to grow sufficiently or fast enough for them to be there for the next rotation round when you want to get your cattle back onto them. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of issues, I think, in the coming weeks if this weather sticks. We're not too bad at the minute. We have a bank of grass built up for more or less. There's only one batch that we're in a little bit of trouble with grass wise. It's one of our batches of cows, and we've actually started to supplement their feed with some hay. Quite a drastic measure, but we put a couple of round feeders in the field with them, and yeah, a couple of round feeders in the field with them, and they're eating a couple of bales of hay a day now, along with whatever grass is left. The grass, there isn't much grass left in the fields that they're in, so we're just trying to hold them where they are for a number of days until one of the other paddocks has grown sufficiently enough for them to get into it. So it's already causing issues. Our area in the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks, has gotten very little rain. and when it was raining in other parts of the country, we missed out on all of that. So yeah, we're seeing the problems now, probably before everybody else. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. We'll keep supplementing the cows with the hay anyway. It's actually this year's hay, so they're going mad for it. And yeah, if it takes a couple of bales a day to keep them going and feed them, we'll have to do that until some of the other fields is ready. If we could hold them for about a week, I think we probably should be able to move them then into the next field. So that is the plan, and we'll see how it goes. But anybody with livestock outside, and you want to be keeping a tight eye on your grass and see how it's going. And if you're getting into trouble, you want to have a plan set up or set out that you'll be able to try and hold them or feed them for the number of weeks until the grass growth returns. So that's the biggest issue that we have at the moment. Machinery wise, the Ted Air is working well. The Malone Tedder. It's working well on this tractor. It's been on the 2850 only up until now, and I have to say it's a little nicer to have it on this tractor, especially when the weather is as warm and as hot as it is, because we're able to stick the air conditioning on, and yeah, it just keeps you nice and cool. Yeah, so that's really it for today. I'm going to take a little bit of drone footage tomorrow when I'm up here and testing this out again. So yeah, I'll have a little bit of external footage tomorrow, and you can see how all that goes. So until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.